If some of you are not aware, DevStream 172 began at 2 p.m. and probably ended at 3:30 at least, or maybe at 4, because it might have seemed it was probably a 2-hour stream going on there, but I haven't really stuck around that long to see. But that's not important. What is important is that they talked about pretty much a lot in this dev stream, and there's going to be a new update which is called the Echoes of Deviri. Alright, and Echoes of Deviri is going to add a lot of stuff in this update. Now, just to quickly go over some things, Wiz Prime is coming. She's coming on July 27th, not the 17th, which I posted on my community post. So I should remember the date. But she is coming July 27th. They also talked about TennoCon, what's going to be happening. Of course, you guys should know already, this is their last dev stream until TennoCon turns around. Alright? Or you could say after TennoCon. Alright, but Echoes of War, Echoes of Deviri is going to be coming out July 27th. That is the same date Wiz Prime will be turning up. So we got some stuff to look forward to. It's pretty long away. Wiz Prime kind of put that in place. Also because of Hildren wanting, they wanted Hildren to be what, I think 100 days. So that's why it's going to be set back a lot. Right, which why this is coming out the 27th and not earlier. Which I think they could have done it earlier. You know, I think Hildren had a very long run, honestly. So July 16th or the 17th would have been better. But hey, that's just me. But that's not what I want to talk about. We're going to talk about the Gorgon, alright? And the Gorgon is getting its own INCARNON Genesis. Alright, along with the Boar, the Enku, the Axtrum, the Gamma Core. I wish there were more, but it seems like they only added these 5 that are going to be next. And Cavallero, alright, that's going to be put in there. Which sucks, but at the same time, could have kind of added more in there. I know we're pretty much off track with the video because this is a Prisma Gorgon build, not a let's talk for a couple minutes about the new update and avoid the fact that they were doing a build for this weapon. So I just wanted to talk about that because that's why I'm doing this build for this weapon, because this weapon is going to be one of the INCARNON Genesis that is going to be coming up next on the 27th. So, without further ado, let's go ahead and talk about Prisma Gorgon and Prisma Gorgon only. This weapon is your choice of putting an INCARNON adapter on this. Now, I highly recommend you put an INCARNON adapter on this. Alright? It's just a little personal, or maybe a recommendation. Alright? If you are the type of person that likes critical chance and values the insane red crits that the INCARNON adapter does give these weapons, then most definitely you should be going with Prisma Gorgon, because this is going to add that value. Alright, now let's talk about its stats, all that other stuff. We got ammo maximum of 840, ammo pickup of 80, so there's not going to be no problem with that. It's got 14.17 fire rate, which is really quick. It's got fast fire rate, to be honest. You know, the Prisma, knowing the original Gorgon, I'm sure the Prisma has way more fire rate now than that weapon. It's got a magazine of 120 and it reloads on 3, which is not bad. So it only takes 3 seconds to reload, alright? It has 30% critical chance. It's got 2.3 times the crit multiplier. It's got 50% status. We got 17.3 impact. Puncture is 3.5 and slash is 2.3. So a total of 23 damage. So now, like I said, the critical chance is absolutely amazing. We got the crit multiplier, which is absolutely amazing as well. But the status, we don't really need to worry about that. Here's my build setup. I'm using Galvanized Chamber, 80% multi-shot on kill, 30% multi-shot for 20 seconds, stacks up to 5 times. So this is a really good mod right here. Should always be on the build, to be honest. Vital Sense, 120% critical damage. We have Stormbringer and Effective Clip, 90% Toxin Electricity, which equals Corrosive, of course. How did we know? So the next few mods we are going to use, I'm going to use Galvanized Scope. Right? Now we got 2 Galvanized mods in here. On a headshot, 120% critical chance when aiming for 12 seconds. On headshot kill, 40% critical chance when aiming for 12 seconds, stacks up to 5 times now. So we're going to be stacking a lot of red crits here. And talking about some crits, which I really shouldn't say red crits because it's not guaranteed red crits. Critical Delay is going to be our mod for this weapon as well to increase more critical chance, which is now over 90%. So decrease fire rate by 20%. So don't worry about that. We also are going to use one of our Bane mods. Alright, you can use any of the choices of Bane mods for any of the factions. Of course, whoever you're going up with. So I'm going to add that in there. Alright, no damage mod. And the last one is going to be Hammer Shot. Because Hammer Shot would apply 60% more critical damage. So now we're at 6.4 times that. And we got 80% status chance, which we don't really need, but it does apply some critical multipliers. So had to go with that, to be honest. So now we move on to our Primary Deadhead. Alright, Primary Deadhead is the arcane that I'm using on Ring 5. You get a precision headshot kill. You get 120% damage for 24 seconds. Stacks up to 3 times. You get 30% to headshot multiplier. And you get decreased 50% of weapon recoil. So, pretty great. Alright, and if you need this open, you can go ahead and add your favorite mod, which is the Prime Rifle Ammo Mutation, if it's needed. If it's not, then don't worry about it. But you can also add some more decrease the recoil, whatever you would love to do. All right, but let's go ahead and take a look at what this weapon can do. Because when I was looking at this, it actually really did some amazing freaking damage. Now the only part you do have to imagine is having that INCARNON Genesis on. I honestly can't wait to see what it does. Like, literally cannot wait to see what it does. Also, of course, I can't wait to see what's Prime in the game. So I'm really happy for that. But as you can see, it's doing really great damage. I give this a 8 out of 10 because it's not a 10 yet without that INCARNON adapter on. That INCARNON adapter is going to do really amazing damage. I mean, just kind of imagine what its mechanism is, or mechanic is what it is. And as I always put in the primary weapon build videos, if you use Carrier Prime with the Prime Laser Rifle or Super Prime, which is not Super Prime, but you can also probably use Burst Laser as well. You just need these 3 mods on, which is Vigilante Armaments, Offense, and Favor. And that is going to increase critical chance for your primary weapons. So who knows? This might get up to a red crit. And my guy over here is hitting people. You're destroying the whole part of the video, my guy. Which, yeah, should have never chosen Excalibur Umbra. But you can see a little red crit popping up here and there. Now, yes, I know, I changed my colors. But that big green color, which is very dark, as you can see, that is the super crits. So that means for you, if you haven't changed your color, that means that's red crits. For a lot of you people that keep telling me, oh, you changed your colors. Those aren't red crits. Those aren't red crits. They're red crits. The only thing is, they're darker. So Digistream isn't stupid, right? To make the differences between the orange crits and the red crits. The red crits are the super crits, so they're darker color. Yes, darker. If you see a darker color, as you saw the green, then guess what? It is a red crit. For all you idiots out there, thank you so much for telling me it's not red crits. Thank you. I appreciate that. So when taking this out to the still path, definitely a reliable weapon. Alright, as a rapid fire, as a primary weapon, it's a pretty decent weapon. But wait until that INCARNON Genesis comes, man. It's probably going to dominate in the game for a fact. Especially having the Gorgon, the Prisma version. Alright, not even being the Gorgon, the Prisma version is going to add so much value. So much rare crits. So much, a lot of other things. Man, this thing is going to wreck everything in this room right now. As you see all these enemies, I could be wrecking all of them right now. But the fact is, I don't have the INCARNON Genesis yet. So really, right now, it's not going to really do much. But however, we are still going to take these enemies down. We still can do it. So just believe in the boy and wait for the INCARNON Genesis. Alright, with this amazing build, it's definitely going to add so much value to this weapon when the INCARNON comes. So, yeah, let me know what you guys think about the build in the comments below. If you did enjoy the video, make sure you leave a like and subscribe if you're new to the channel. Follow me on all social medias and Twitch. Links are in the description. Thank you guys so much for watching. Love y'all. Click the next video to watch more amazing content by me, and I'll see you in the next video.